Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to show you how to install SSH in your Mac terminal and how we can log in to routers that are installed in GNS3 from our Mac terminal. As you can see from this diagram, there are two routers R1 and R2 which are connected via management switch, and that management switch is connected to the cloud interface. This cloud interface in GNS3 software working as a bridge connection for our Mac terminal. Now at present I am connected to both router using telnet connections. So let's go ahead and configure the SSH part into these both routers. Then we'll install SSH in our Mac terminal. So let's go ahead and configure IP address which would be the similar range that we are using to connect it to this GNS3 web console. In my separate video I already shown you how to install GNS3 software in Apple M3 silicon chip. So from the web terminal, as you can see, we are using 192.168.31.128 and we are using subnet mask 255.255.255.0. So we need to configure IP address for both R1 and R2 for gig 0 interface within the same subnet, so that we can do SSH from our Mac terminal. So let's go ahead and configure router 1. We are using 101 for router 1. Now let's configure router 2. For router 2 we are using 102 subnet. No shut. Now let's go ahead and configure SSH configuration for both routers. So to do that, as this would be similar configuration for both routers, I'm going ahead and enable the broadcast input for both terminals. Now let's set up IP domain name lab.com. Now do crypto key generate. We are using RSA. Now I have already the configuration. Let's go ahead and replace it again with 2048. Now then enable IP SSH version 2, then enable line VTY using transport input SSH. We enabling login local for now, so that means for SSH validation we are going to use local database that we are going to define now. Username admin, password admin, then do service password encryption, then enable secret password which is the admin, and do write memo of one configuration is completed. Now our SSH configuration is completed for both routers. Now let's go ahead and use this configuration for our Mac terminal. So here, as you can see, we are using SSH key for RSA, and then go ahead and change the SSH configuration so that while we will do the SSH for both routers, we don't need to put any additional argument with SSH command. So as you can see, for router 1 we are using public key algorithm which is RSA, and for key exchange algorithm we are using Diffie-Hellman group. So once you done and save this configuration for your Mac terminal, now let's go ahead and try to see if our SSH connectivity from our Mac terminal is going to work or not. So right now currently we are connected via telnet connections, and let's try to do login via SSH. So let's disable the broadcast input for both terminals. So let's try to do with R1. We are cancelling our telnet connection, and now let's try to do SSH admin, and we are using 192.168.31.101 for router 1. Now let's try to do SSH to router 1. SSH admin 192.168.31.101 for router 1. Say yes. Now you can see we have successfully logged in to router 1 using SSH. Enable password would be admin. So this way we can use SSH connectivity to log in to our routers. I hope this information is helpful to you, and thank you for watching.